Hi everybody, it's Claire Paris with Paris Group Realty LLC in Portland, Oregon. And today on our Ask an Expert series, we're talking to PJ of Clever Duck Inspections. We're hitting those hard questions. And one of those hard questions is, do I need an inspection if I have a new construction?
Yes, you really do.
End of the conversation.
It's a good question.
Why? Let's ask why.
Yeah, it's a good question. And a lot of people think that they don't. They think the house was just built. Why do I need an inspection? It's brand new. Nothing has aged. Nothing has fallen apart. True, but
Humans.
people build houses and people make mistakes, and
Yeah.
especially when things are just being built, certain mistakes can be made that can be dangerous, that can be
Catastrophic.
hazardous to the people that live inside the house, and that aren't possible to figure out without a home inspection. Things I have seen in new construction houses, I almost think it's more necessary to have an inspection on a new construction house.
And why is that?
Some things I've seen that wouldn't have been detected until people were living in the house and it was actually dangerous to them. So things like sewer vents being capped. Things like, and you would have found that out if you moved in and suddenly your house started smelling like a sewer.
Awesome.
Or your drains just don't work and you don't know why, and you're getting weird bubbling stuff every time you try and drain your bathtub, and it's because there's a big plastic cap on your sewer vent on the roof. I did an inspection recently where brand new construction, $1.5 million house, absolutely beautiful, gorgeous house. There was almost nothing wrong with it, except for the fact that a family of raccoons had made the crawl space into their latrine. And raccoon latrines are a thing that you find in crawl spaces and attics sometimes, and even on roofs. And raccoon feces can be hazardous to people's health. And you don't want to be breathing the air that comes up from your crawl space if you have a raccoon latrine in it.
No, I don't.
No.
I don't know about you, but no, I don't.
Yeah. You can find installation problems with furnaces that can cause carbon monoxide levels to be elevated in the house. You can find ventilation issues. The newer construction houses are very tight, and so they hold your air inside. You have fewer air exchanges per hour, so you really want the air inside the house to be healthy. So yeah, I'm a big fan of new construction inspections. And if you're not able to get one, it can sometimes be hard to schedule a new construction inspection because the builders
not
have
done
tight
yet.
timelines.
Yeah.
And they'll give you 1 or 2 days when you're able to have that inspection. And if you can't find an inspector who can get in there on those 1 or 2 days, you wind up buying the house without having an inspection. That's a great time to get an inspection after you buy the house. And if your house is covered by a warranty, which it often is with new construction, you can get those issues that are uncovered during the inspection covered by the builder after.
Yep. Oregon law is a year warranty on new construction, so it makes perfect sense.
Yeah. We do call them 11th month inspections. People who have a new construction inspection, you can have that inspection when you buy the house, and then 11 months later, have another one and see if anything has come up during that time with the components of the house that you can have the builder cover while you're still under that warranty.
Yep. So PJ, are you looking for the same kind of things that you do in a general home inspection for existing housing, or is it different things?
And you can find large and small things in both new construction and older houses. In new construction, you might find there are a lot of different contractors that are involved in building a house, and the ball might have gotten dropped somewhere. Maybe insulation didn't go in part of the attic or the whole attic. Maybe the shingles didn't get installed correctly and they're loose. Maybe they're falling off the house. Lots of different things can happen, whether a house is new or old, and it's always a good idea to have somebody look it over before you make a huge investment like that.
PJ, thanks so much for answering our hard questions in this Ask an Expert series. And of course, if you want to get a hold of PJ, check it out below. And thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you very soon on another Ask an Expert.